What's up, everybody?
I'm Jackson.
And I'm Kenny.
And we are
JK Builders.
Also, if you haven't had the chance to subscribe to our channel, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to get notified when we upload some new videos.
There you go. Don't forget to subscribe. Today, we are doing a speed build and review of Death Star Final Duel Lego set from Star Wars Lego. Jackson is going to break down the box.
Well, its 9 plus the item number is 75291. It is 775 pieces, and the minifigs are Luke Skywalker, Darth Vader, Emperor Palpatine, and 2 Imperial Royal Guards.
Cool. So this is actually basically a remake of a set that they came out, I think in 2015 or 2016. It's been a few years ago. It's very, very similar, but there are some key improvements over that set. And so that's kind of the things that we'll talk about. It definitely is a play set. It's not something
you would display on your shelf like the A-wing or something.
Yeah, it's not a display set. Definitely a play set. Tons of play features involved in this one, which we will go over. But the box art, pretty cool. Just shows the Emperor's throne room here. You got his chair. You got the Emperor. You got Darth Vader and Luke over here fighting with their lightsabers. A couple of royal guards right there, standing guard. On the back of the box, you just have another view of the set. It shows how it folds up, which is kind of cool. We'll show you that in a minute. And then it shows you a few of the play features that are included in the set, which are actually pretty fun. Cool, so yeah, that's the box. Let's check out the instruction book.
Here's the instruction book.
There it is. So it is a good-sized book. Not super thick, but it is kind of tall. This one has a total of 133 pages. So this one came out in summer of 2020. Like I said, it was a re-release, basically, of a set a few years ago. But yeah, nothing too special about the instruction book. It was fun to build. I built this one by myself.
Yep.
Yeah, did a speed build. We'll see that in just a second. But it was pretty fun. So let's check out the build, and we'll see it in just a second. Okay, so here it is, the Death Star Final Duel set, all built and finished. Let's start from the front here. So you have these front doors where the Royal Guards can stand by. We'll go ahead and put them on while we're talking about them. And then the doors themselves do open. Jackson is going to display that feature. So they do open and close. You just grab these little handles and pull them open, which is actually pretty cool. And then they can walk down the hallway, up the stairs, to where the Emperor and Darth Vader await at the top. Some really cool features. I like these little cheese slope pieces that they have to give these accent features on these pillars. You have the chair that the Emperor sits in is awesome. We'll move Darth Vader. Pretty simple build for the chair. It does have clips on it so it can hold like his lightning pieces as well as his lightsaber that he comes with. His lightsaber can attach right here to the back pretty nicely. So for safekeeping. Kind of cool that they did provide him with a lightsaber. It's got the gold hilt and the red blade. I've got little control panels right here on the sides for him. There were stickers. Over here you got these panels on the walls, which I think are kind of cool. Some good accent pieces, just kind of show the Death Star itself and kind of the breakdown of the systems functioning. Over here to the side you have the actual railing, and this is what leads to the reactor shaft where Darth Vader chucks Mr. Palpatine down. Now, one of the cool things about the reactor shaft is they thought this through really well, and if you look down there, it'd be really hard to get him out now, right? Mm-hmm. My fingers can't reach them, they're too fat. Can yours reach them, Jackson? Nope. So they actually put a little hole in the bottom so that you can just lift it up and over. Did you know that, Jackson?
No.
Learn something every day. So yeah, they made it easy access to get to the Emperor after he falls down the reactor shaft and explodes. Okay, cool. The outside of this has this printed piece for the exterior of the Death Star. So there's actually 3 of those, one on each section, which is nice. Over here on this side, you got a couple of playable features. Jackson, do you want to show us how those work?
Well, first of all, Luke can jump up like this.
Whoa.
Yeah, he won't jump.
So you can't actually flip him though. It'd be cool if he could actually land.
Yeah.
Let's try it again. Okay.
And, wait.
Oh, up and over. So the idea is for him to jump up, land up here, grab his lightsaber, and continue sparring with Darth Vader. Another cool feature is when they're fighting, they can actually hit this pillar. Jackson knocked that out. And the whole thing comes crashing down. So another cool feature of this set that just adds another bit of playability to it. Again, on the outside, you have that same printed piece to represent the exterior of the Death Star and the window that they kind of look out to the battle that's going on. These do open, not for any particular purpose, I don't think, but they do open up.
I mean, you could play with Emperor Palpatine and he could fly out into space.
Yeah, if you want to kind of change the storyline, you could certainly knock Palpatine out the window if you wanted to. Coming around the back, not anything too good to look at here. One thing is that this does pop off. So you can kind of have this as like a playable set in and of itself, I suppose. But there's also a bit of space underneath where you can store like, I think you can put his cape on this hook. You can maybe place a lightsaber here if you wanted to for safekeeping. And then you could maybe even store minifigs or other extra pieces down there if you wanted to. Not too useful, but it is some open space where you could do some things if you wanted to. And then this just pops back on like so. Turn it back around. That's about it. One of the coolest things about this set is the fact that it folds up really nicely for safekeeping. So this front piece actually slides in and out. So you can slide that in. The 2 side pieces come in and actually clip. And then you can move it around and put it somewhere else. Don't have to worry about it falling apart when you're moving it. Or the sides flipping around. So I think that's really cool, a good feature. Makes it easier to carry. But then when you're ready to go, you just pop the sides, swing it out, pull this out, open the doors, and you're ready to battle. One of the other things is on this stairway, Jackson is going to demonstrate. We'll go ahead and put Darth Vader on the stairs. And when they're fighting, you can actually hit the stairs and oh, they popped him right off. So the 2 stairs do pop off. Just another play feature on the set that I think is actually pretty cool. So I'll do that one more time. Ready? Down he goes. Very cool. Here on the reactor shaft, you do have a couple of stickers that I think are nice little accents, almost look like lights. You have these pillars coming down for added support. You also have those same light stickers, accents on the back side of the door. So I think those look really nice. On the entryway, you do have like a little trophy and a statue. Some kind of cool little accents right here. So yeah, I think overall it looks really good. It's definitely an improvement from the one a few years ago. You got 2 royal guards. They are identical. They have the cool cowl. They have the black heads. They got the little swords. Those are pretty cool looking. I think they did a good job. The capes are different colors on each side. You got a dark side and a light side, which I think is nice. Just the gray sword with the red torso and legs. Both of them are identical. So there's 2 of those. Next up, you have Luke Skywalker. He leaves a little bit to be desired for me. He does have the 2 faces, but you can see the second face underneath his hair on the back. His hair is like kind of lacking in detail, I think, compared to other sets. But he does have the black hand representing the glove with the robot hand, and then the white hand as well. But he's sporting the green lightsaber with the silver hilt. Overall, he's cool, but the head, I think, kind of leaves some to be desired, especially with the hair and the hairline. But like I said, he does have the 2 faces. He's got like the kind of a
happy look.
Yeah, like a happy smirk and then a more intense look going on. Next up, we have the Emperor. So the Emperor has the cowl as well. He's got printing on his torso and legs. He carries around the 2 Force lightning pieces that he shoots out of his hands, which I think are nice.
And he has the lightsaber.
And he comes with that lightsaber as well that we already talked about with the gold hilt and the red blade. I think the highlight of the minifigs is going to be this Darth Vader. So he is a new Darth Vader. I think he's the first one to feature arm printing. I believe this is the very first one to feature this style, at least, of arm printing. So very, very nice. The printing on the torso, legs, and arms. He's got the helmet on. The helmet is that two-piece set, which features the top portion and then the portion that goes around his neck and face. He's got kind of the scarring look on his head, which is cool. And then he's got the silver hilt with the red blade. Very nice Darth Vader. These are more cloth-like capes in this set. Some of the others are a little bit thicker and less soft than these. So I do like that these ones have those different capes on them. But this is a cool Darth Vader overall. Definitely happy with the arm printing and the minifigs that come with this set.
So when you were talking about the capes, I'm just going to add this in. This is just kind of random, but some capes, kind of like this Batman, they've got the hard rubbery capes instead of the cloth capes.
Yeah, and then some of them are a lot more rigid, like this one kind of. See, this is a Dementor, right? Mm-hmm. He's got a lot more rigid cape. Feel the difference. Like it's almost like thick paper feeling, where these ones are more cloth feeling.
Oh,
see the difference?
That's a big difference.
Yeah, so I like the cloth soft ones a lot better myself. Okay, so Death Star Final Duel, the things that I like about it, there are quite a few. I mean, I really love all the details as far as the playable features, the doors that open, the things that kind of move, the moving parts. The fact that it folds out for safekeeping is a nice feature. Overall, my cons are just going to be the fact that they did just make this set a few years ago, and it's very similar. It's kind of a pro for me just because I don't have the old one, and it's nice to have a set that I don't have and not have to pay hundreds of dollars more for it, you know? So I hope that that is a trend that Lego is starting, that they continue, that they re-release old sets, maybe make some minor tweaks to them, but keep them pretty close to the same. That way I could collect some of those older sets and be able to save a lot of money in the process.
Yeah, they'd be valuable.
Yeah. Another con for me is also that it's not really a display set. For me, I like to collect and display Lego. This one is much more of a play set, so it's a little bit less appealing to me. But for those of you that are looking for a set to play with, this has definitely got tons and tons of features to do so. Jackson, what are some of the things that you like about it?
Well, some of the things that I like about it is all of the playable features. I love the doors opening and closing, like you mentioned. I love the reactor shaft, how when Emperor Palpatine just falls down, you can just take it out. He can come right out, and you could replay that scene if you wanted to. And I love the spinning chair, even though that's not really a feature. I don't know if it is. But I really like how this can come off. I like this, how you just and when they're fighting. And the stairs, I think they're really cool, and how they just pop off with just Technic pieces. It's crazy. How Luke, I really like how Luke can jump up, just boo, and he's up here.
Shoot him through the air.
Yep. Down.
Cool. Yeah, definitely tons of playable features. Like I said, that's going to appeal a lot more to someone like Jackson, who's an 8-year-old kid. He loves to play with Lego. For me, you know, I love to collect and display Lego. So, Jackson, what are you going to give this set out of 10?
I am going to give this set a 9.7.
Wow, 9.7. That's really good. For me personally, I'm going to give it a 9.0 just because, like I said, it is definitely a play set. It's not one that displays super well, but I think it will look good on the shelf. But it's one that's meant to be taken off of the shelf and played with and reenacting those scenes from the movie. All right, so there it is, the Death Star Final Duel from Star Wars Lego. Do you have it? Do you want it? What do you think of it? Comment down below. As always, like and subscribe. And until next time, keep on building.